I'm on my way to my dad's house. I was gonna hang out with a friend today, and I woke up this morning and felt like I needed to go over there. My brother officially left yesterday. My older brother, he's home now. My younger brother's been home for a couple of days. He said he was coming back out. I don't know. From how he is, I'm really not expecting to be around him at all. My older brother was saying that I need to lower my expectations, and I told him, like, I learned from my younger brother that I don't have expectations. I haven't had expectations for like a long time, and like I'm still disappointed. And my older brother starts laughing. I'm like, no, this isn't cool. Like, this is not funny. This isn't fun. I don't enjoy this. So I'm on my way to my dad's house. It is fucking freezing. It is 27 degrees, and that's a warm-up. I think it got to 19 this morning. I'm freezing in this car. I just finished getting gas. My arms are... and I am driving, so... hands are cold. Hands are cold. Waiting for my car to heat up and my seat to get warm with my heated seats. So I'm just going to drive over there. I'm going to help him out with... he said he wanted to figure out his schedule, and I don't think he says he wants to figure out his schedule, but I don't know if he knows how to do that. So it's Monday, January 20th. It's about... I didn't record over the weekend. I don't think I did. But today's day 12. Is this guy gonna like speed up, or what are they doing? Move over? Like, what the hell? Today is day 12 after Mom's death. For anybody who's come into my YouTube channel and hasn't watched from video 1, the reason I put this channel together is because, for one thing, I do have a store with the title of my YouTube channel. But my actual career is I'm a mental health therapist, and I help people every day with stuff that they're struggling with, stuff that they need to figure out, things that they need to talk about, and I'm trying to navigate my own life, figuring out my grief process from my mom passing away. Legit, she just died. She just fell over and died. She had no heart issues. She just croaked. At the same time, I'm trying to figure out where my personal boundary is for letting people know what I'm going through. I've only told, if you count individuals, 4 people, but one of them was a couple. So three appointments. I've told 3 appointments. My full-time job knows. I think my coworkers know, but they haven't said anything to me. My supervisor knows. But I'm trying to navigate what death and grieving looks like as a therapist, from a therapist point of view. I don't constrain myself to feel. I don't restrict myself from tears. But at the same time, if I feel like I'm having a day where I just don't know if I can keep it together, and I have to figure it out for the clients that I need to make sure that I don't harm in the process of possibly covering or crossing any boundaries on a professional basis. I'm still trying to figure that one out. The best that I've got right now is staying in the present moment, to just focus on what they're going through, instead of letting my mind wander into what it wants to think about. It had worked. I did do my own private practice on Thursday, the day after she died, which is the 9th. She died on the 8th. I did, 4 hours that day? had 4 hours scheduled. I think we only did actual like 2.5 hours that day. One had to move for his scheduled or something like that. So, so I've done only a handful of scattered appointments. I have not been to work yet for full time. I go back tomorrow. I am nervous on how I will work through that, and the part that kind of makes me a little bit more on the uneasy side is I don't want to get stuck in mindfulness and not give myself any room to feel the grieving. At this point, I can do whatever I want. I've been able to do whatever I felt like for the last week and a half. But I won't be able to do that for much longer. I previously in November took off quite a bit of time in March. Not even knowing that was when her funeral was gonna fucking be. Shoot. So I do have about half the month of March coming up that I'm gonna be taking off work as a pre-planned already off work time. And I think I told my supervisor last Friday that I'll be back on Tuesday, because she was like, do you want me to just keep moving people? And I don't necessarily see, there's a lot of things that I'm not sure how I'm going to handle, but I don't see the point in making this an inevitable postponement on trying to figure it out. Eventually life has to get back to function, and I'm going to have to get back to functioning. I'm going over to my dad's house to help him figure out what his schedule looks like so he can get some stuff figured out for this week. I felt an increase of anxiety with not seeing my dad today, seeing my friend today, and doing whatever I wanted. When I have this day off, I can help him today for this week. And I don't know when I'll be able to go out there and help him again outside of the mornings. That I don't know, going over there makes me feel better with knowing that I can at least set him up for this week. This week we can set up. Like, we can figure out what really helped me out was with working an amazing, just stupid amount of hours, was having a meal plan. And having it all written down so that even if I can't make it, or if I can pre-make it, get it ready to bake later, if it's a casserole or whatever, somebody else can make it. My husband can make it. They already have it written down. We got everything there. We just have to, instead of like going around going, I don't know what's for dinner, what are you supposed to do today? Like, no. Like, today is flautas, or today is, spaghetti, or whatever. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's just, I have it written down. We plan a week in ahead. We need to figure out what he's going to do for, what his days look like, and what he can fit in the corners of his days. What he wants to include. I really hope that he's going to get on the ball with getting a housekeeper, because that house is way too big for him, and he's not going to be able to keep it up. He has robots who do the floor, Roombas and stuff. He's got lots of Roombas, but they're not going to clean the dishes or the counters, and they're not going to, and I don't think they should clean the dishes anyway. I think that's a waste of their time. Personally, for me, I don't see that working out. But You know, for my house, if I were to get a housekeeper, which I have had in the past, I do the dishes and I do the laundry. And I don't want them spending time on the dishes or the laundry. Those things are way too simple to spend on somebody that I'm paying to clean the house. We need the dusting done, the floors done, the windows done, the toilets done, the bathrooms done. Like, there are things that he should pay somebody to help out with. Today I'm using my Starbucks cup for the first time. I bought this in memory of my mom. This was one of her favorite colors, and I just so happened to find it at the Starbucks. And it's filled with something hot that I can drink. Anyway, I wanted to check in really quick. Today's day 12 of forever. Fuck. I haven't cried in a little bit of time. Last night I felt like I wanted to cry when I was asleep. But I didn't. And I did sleep pretty good. And I don't know if it's because I was so tired, because I was up most nights last week. Most nights. I would probably say 5 out of 7 nights. About 2 a.m. and had a difficult time going back to sleep. The first week that she died, for 7 days, my thoughts went to seeing her dead on the floor. Second week, last 5 days or so, went to thinking about what the ashes look like. She's not even, she's still on ice. She's still on ice. We're not even supposed to get her back till sometime next week, or this week. I'm fucking not ready. I'm not ready. It's not even like, I don't think it's even hit me very much. I've cried my fucking eyes out. And I'm always reminding myself that I can't take her anywhere. We can't go to the Amish store. I can't call her. She's not going to check up on me any longer. That shit makes me tear up. The fact that I've lost a huge support makes me go there. My dad's a support too. I don't want to discount him at all, but he's not been like my mom. He's never been like my mom. My mom has been the person that, she was a person for everybody. You know, my dad has to learn how to be supportive too, because she was his support, and it's just one of those things that we're all trying to figure out what our new role is, and it's just not a nice learning cycle. Shit, there's the paramedics. I saw them drive in after my mom passed. On a different note, they didn't take long to get there. They're probably like 4 miles away. So I'm relatively pretty close to his house. Oh shit. I'm not interested in figuring my life out. And I don't get a choice. I don't get a choice. I'm a support for my children. I'm their person. And yes, I'm 43 years old, and yes, I can do shit on my own, and yes, but there's only one person on this entire planet who's loved you before you were even born, who's cared for you before you were even breathing, and who's always going to think of you. And that person passed. I always want my kids to know that I will help them bury a body. You think I'm joking? I ain't joking. I don't want to be over at my dad's very long. I'm not going to impose myself on his couch. We're going to show up, do shit that's going to be helpful, and move on with our day. Because it is a day off for me, and I would like to do stuff on my day off to make my family functional too. We need to go to Costco and figure out what we're doing for food for the week and all the other things that make my day functional. Probably need to catch up on some laundry and always take a nap. So I guess that's all I got for right now. Per the course, you always see me cry. And I'm recording this in case any therapist that drives or walks comes across what I'm putting out there on the fucking public eye. Maybe this can help somebody. And if this doesn't help anyone, this is at least helping me. Because I'm the one that gets to talk about what I'm going through. And figuring this shit out as I actually go through it. So, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.